Texas been to Arkansas. I traveled here and I traveled far.
Okay, it is August 1st. We've got the roof of the garage torn off, and we've got a few stringers across the top to hold the walls in place. Got all the siding stripped off, the roof has been cut away. Cement guys have got the old driveway torn out. There's the dumpster completely full, the lid is flat, so they should pick it up tomorrow. You can see we've swept up, cleaned up, picked up a lot of the debris on the floor. So you can see the new floor goes along the foundation here. Okay, that is the hole for the plumbing. That is the hole for the foundation drain. We had to do a bunch of straightening out here. That is now. The concrete guys put their wall, their cement wall in there wrong, so we had to change that. But as you can see, it all is pretty level. Pretty nice and level. That's going to be the front of the house. We've got a paralam there. This here is another part of the front with a paralam to support, and then a big paralam that holds all of that side of the house up. Got a glue lam there and a glue lam here. Called out for joists to be on 24-inch spacing, but we put them on 16-inch to increase the load and make the floors more solid for them, because it was important for them to have solid floors. We've got the visqueen over there as protection to keep rain out from the old existing house. Okay, there's no video audio in these next two clips, so I'll just narrate. We are starting to put the second floor walls up. You can see the 2x4 angle brace holding that left wall on the second floor plumb in position, and so we're going to walk through the new main entrance of the house, through the back-to-back double pocket doors. That is a paralam there, and another glue lam and another glue lam, and here is a strap securing the first floor to the second floor, and a second strap. All of these brackets you see here, originally there was going to be a flat ceiling in the bedroom in this area, so we do have the flat ceiling on this side of that beam right there that we just zoomed over. But the rest of those brackets we removed because they decided in that front room they wanted to have the vaulted ceiling wrap around the corner, and so you'll see that in some of the interior pictures. Once the roof starts going up, you'll see what happened there. Okay, Friday, September 6th, and you can see we have made some more progress. There's the new meter mast and meter. Then you can see the upper level is pretty much done.
Mitch's GTO. Okay, so today is Friday the 13th. You can see that we have built most of the roofing over there. On the lower level. Just ordered trusses this morning. We doubled up the large ridge joist for that section of the roof to hold up all the weight. And again, there's Mitch working. These are all the windows. These are the A24 brackets that we use to fasten the wall to the existing house. They are 1/8" steel angle brackets with a 6" lag bolt going into the existing house studs and a 5" through threaded bolt holding the top plate against, so that'll hold the house together. We have to wait a week or two for City Light to come out and change the power over to our new supply there. We just finished installing that. We have to build a roof here from about the peak over to this. Then there's a stairwell that comes up from here in that area, and then a dormer that will go out onto a flat top roof deck here, so we have to tear out that roof and build that yet. And right about here is where there will be 3 steps up, and then you walk out onto the deck. So that's where we are for Friday the 13th, September 2002. We have drilled vent holes in all the rafters up here. And you can see that we've got a couple of extra holes here going between the 2 main chambers to kind of even out the heat distribution. It's got that doubled up main ridge rafter, extra strength. And there you see more of the H1 hurricane clips. We built a wall on the inside, just a wall to finish it, make it look nicer so that we don't have a concrete wall there. You can't see it from here, maybe you can, but there is a A24 clamp there, which has a 7" bolt going into the beam and a 5" through bolt going in there. And you can see up here at the top of the ridge, we installed 2 1/2" bolts 10 inches long, and they go through there. We beefed it up considerably. There's a 2x12 block and then a couple of 2" square washers, and it's all being held in there nice and solid. Okay, so this is September 24th, and we are expecting the trusses tomorrow, and we've been building up this part of the house over the bedroom where it's going to be a vaulted ceiling. As you can see, we've got 2x12s going up there. Okay, there's a 4x12 Paralam, which is larger than the 4x10 that the architect had chosen for that, and I decided to go larger so that the clearance would be tighter in that area for sheetrocking, and just didn't want to have a cavity up under there. We're building a wall here, so that'll just make the wall flush. That makes the wall flush, and then it also puts a stabilizing board on the edge of the beam there to, we still have to post it down from there onto the beam to support the roof, so it'll be double supported. That's where the roof, we have to put a double header in this area here, and then a ridge beam that goes straight out over the door and the landing at the top of the stairs there. So anyway, it's got a nice high, about a 12-foot ceiling in the center.
This roof area here between the two ridges and the valley had to be hand framed because it was a little too complicated, too many variables to get a manufactured truss in there. It was kind of a trick to do it, took some time, but Mitch got it figured out. It looked pretty good. So you see what it looks like with the plywood and tar paper over it.
So it's pretty much the way it's going to look from the front. We still need to put the bay window off the front here and a window off the bathroom there. So let's go upstairs and take a look. As you can see, we have pretty much everything framed out in here. This is the bedroom with the vaulted ceilings. You can see we've got a post comes down from the main beam and onto a 4x10 there. And then it's also supported by a second 4x8, 6x8 going down to there. So the roof is really supported pretty well. And then this here is the new dormer that they decided to add on. And that goes out over to where the new rooftop deck is going to be above the kitchen. And you can see all the framing for everything back here. There's interior framing, there's the top of the stairs, and there's a doorway that goes there. And this here is the closet. You can see there's lots of room in there. Nice big closet, windows. This will be the stairwell. And you can see there's a window. It'll have a nice bright stairway. Here's a doorway here going into the bathroom. And it will be a pocket door here that goes in. There's a big shower, 60-inch by 36-inch, and we're going to make a custom base for that. This is where the toilet will be. This is just the end of the hall there, so they could put plants or bookcase or anything they want. A couple of sink cabinets will go here, and their big jacuzzi tub will go there, and then it opens up into the bedroom, and across the way is a fireplace. So this will be really nice when it's all set up. There's where our valley, or two roof systems joined together. See, we had to do some special framing in here to get the valley built into there. We had to bring two types of trusses together. And you can see how these trusses over here work. It's just a little stub truss there with a long rafter that goes up to that center. And then we have these others over here that come across and nail into the girder truss there, and also nail into the back of the stubs on that. So, and this is the tub installation. Here is the opening for the window that goes here, and you can see there's a doubled up 2x8 header for it, and a double bottom plate. There's the framing, jack stud, king stud, so it's all framed in nicely. Still need to move this doorway over a couple of inches. Plumbing has already been approved and written off. There's the valve and the vent for the tub, main vent, and vent for the sink. And behind here are the valves and drain for the sink. 200 amp square D breaker panel there.
This is the rough sawn cedar barge rafter on the new dormer second story. That is 50-year architectural roofing. And these are 2x12 joists with a special top mount steel hanger bracket. And that bracket is designed to hold the house from spreading apart in case of an earthquake, because it is only going to have a 3/4 inch plywood diaphragm for the deck with several coats of spandex. Now you see this wall here is where the new stairway will go down between these two walls, and then this is the existing stairway, which is going to be, it will stay, but it will no longer be used. And this is the top view of the 2x12 decks, and you see the 2x4 section cross ties that hold the 2x12s from spreading apart. And there is some of the 3/4 inch tongue and groove decking with contact or subfloor adhesive, and that is looking down on those brackets. You see they have some SDS screws holding them in, and then the 2x4 cross tie holds things together.
That's where we put the new cement on top of the old foundation for the fireplace. There was a big 8 to 10 inch thick slab under there that was connected to the foundation. So we added this little 22 inch height short wall in between. There's 3 pieces of 1/2 inch rebar going across, 5 studs going vertically, 20 inches, and then there's 3 big 5/8 bolts going into it. These are the openings for the new windows outside. This is the back side, the north side of the house. Okay, so you can see we finally have the stairway finished, and that's the roof over the stairway. We've got the windows installed in the front, and the gables and braces. This is the roofing that was selected, architectural, 50-year, simulated shake. This is the rooftop deck that has taken so long to complete. It's about 20 feet by 20 feet. Then the roof Mitch is installing has a just over a 4-foot overhang. Then there'll be a railing along that. We still need to build out over the back of the house here.
Here are the stairs going down. Then we come down to a pie cut landing. And then this is going down into the entry, which will be tiled later. And that's what the entry will look like. That sheetrock wall to the left is going to be removed, and that will be open space. That whole entry in there will be removed. And there will be either a oak railing or a ornamental iron railing. It's not decided yet, at the landing of the stairs and then going up for a handrail.
So I have to get the cement work finished out here. There's the other little dormer that we built for a bay window or a window seat. New bathroom windows there. Those are the windows for the bathrooms upstairs.
We are looking at the roof framing coming off of the short wall for the deck up above, and those are the rafter tails coming out. There will be a soffit built under that, so there will be level 2x4s going back into the side of the house. And that is what the back of the house looks like now. There is the dormer for the stairway and entry to the new deck upstairs, and that is the back of the house. We have installed the new Milgard Ultra 2 fiberglass windows. These are casement windows, so they crank open from the sides, and we really liked these windows. They were good quality on the inside and out. They're also paintable. Here we are looking at the interior, and we have, you see, that is the wall going from the deck up to the roof. So that is all enclosed now. We're just looking at the framing going up there. We have the spandex rolled out on the deck. And there you can see the hanger brackets that we installed again. And the hanger brackets are about 3.5 inches lower than the height of the wood. So it lets the 2x12s up. And that's how it enabled us to get the 2x4 cross ties in the center of the house. And there are the hangers and cross ties on the glulam there. Then we have a doubled up 2x12 over here and more of those brackets holding the house together. This is where the new stairway down is going to be. And that old stairway you see to the left is going to be eliminated. The stairs will still be there.
Okay,
but
there you go,
it
December
won't be
23rd.
used anymore. So this is the framing upstairs for the new dormer that goes out to the deck. So we've got doubled up 2x4s on either side of the dormer, and then a doubled up 2x12 at crossing between those 2x12s for the ridge joist. And this is just my old
Here you
computer.
can see the cement guys are working on the forms for the column bases. They're not carpenters, so you're looking at nearly 2 days of work. 1.5
Look at
columns.
those numbers.
or should I say
640K
3/4
RAM,
and a half
3
columns
megs of memory,
complete
512K
in 2 days.
cache, 8 gigabyte
This will be
hard
where the
disk.
walkway is. And you can see the windows all lined up nicely.
So it is December 23rd,
Have a
2002.
walkway. This will all be cement here.
Taking a look, you can see it's
Go
not
into the backyard.
awfully cold. There's water on the ground. Christmas is 2 days away.
Here's the downspout with the
But the
P-trap.
house
You
is
can
coming
just
along
make
really
out
well. The roof is all on
the P-trap
now.
coming back
Dieback
up
is
and runs over there. So here is our column base, and we've got a big 24-inch square by 12-inch block of cement under there. And over on this side, so this is going to get a little patio all the way across over to 2 feet from the windows in the corner there. And about where the columns are will be one step up and then another step up to a platform. And that'll just be a nice little platform for people to stand and be under the roof. Over here you can see the drain for the gutters. And there's another downspout here, and then they connect into a Y under there, and it comes over to here, and then there's the main cleanout. And then you can see there's a lot of groundwater in here. You can see the water flowing in there. And here's the other downspout there into a P-trap. So it's just always water here. He's a lot bigger than he used to be.